Hello friends, welcome to Mysterious Stories. Friends, there have been many stupid things in the world which have left a question mark behind them. That is, why did such stupid things happen and for what reason did they happen? Sometimes it becomes very difficult to find the answer to these questions. This story is about one such incident in which 5 innocent children left their home but never returned. This occurrence is known as the Frozen Boys, and it comes from the city of Daegu in South Korea, pals. In March 1991, South Korea held elections, resulting in a nationwide public holiday. These 5 Tiger City children attended the same school and were really close. These children were between the ages of 9 and 13. All of them devised a strategy to make their vacation an adventure. After visiting their parents, the children set out to see Mount Very Long, which was 3 kilometers from their city. All these kids thought that when they approached the innocent girls, they would grab fish from a tiny pond of water and take it home with them. But these innocent youngsters had no idea that this would be their last day of life. Despite the passing of the day and the approaching night, the 5 children remained missing. The parents of all these children were concerned as to why they had not returned home. When I returned to find all of these youngsters, I discovered that not one of the 5 had come home. Friends, after these youngsters did not return home, I filed a missing report with the police, and they quickly sprang into action and began hunting for them. Days passed, but there was no sign of these children. The abrupt disappearance of these 5 children from their house was not an easy thing, which is why this topic quickly became popular on social media. Friends, this topic was not limited to the media. Knowledge of the incident spread throughout South Korea at the time. Sadar Ruth came and arrived there, after which he ordered 3 people to attack. A massive army was assembled, and only then did they attack the mountain. During the disturbances, every nook and cranny of the city was investigated, but no sign of these children was discovered. Meanwhile, the police received a call from a man who stated that the 5 children were in his hands. This individual stated that if a large sum was not provided to him, he would kill all of these children. When the police traced this number, they discovered that someone was playing a joke on them. Friends, you'll be startled to learn this. It is known that Mount Very Long was thoroughly searched 500 times in the search for these children, but the authorities were unable to discover their whereabouts. The President of South Korea has provided extensive information regarding the missing children. A large reward of 42 million rupees was also offered. Everyone in South Korea was discussing this matter, but it was pointless. No one knew where these youngsters went. Friends, time passed and 11 years had gone by since the incident, but on September 26, 2002, the police received a report of a snake bite. It was shocking to learn that the skeletons of these missing children had been discovered 2 kilometers away from their home. 2 boys had alerted the cops about it. These 2 boys had gone on a picnic, and it was pouring fiercely due to the rain. The dirt on a portion of the property was running with water, and they discovered some bones buried in the ground, which they promptly reported to the police. The authorities used the clothing of 5 toddlers to identify their remains. They confirmed that these were the same innocent youngsters who had been searched for 11 years. Friends, the lifeless bodies of these youngsters were examined in a laboratory to determine the cause of their death. After a few weeks, when the reports of these youngsters were released, it was horrible to learn that 2 of these 5 toddlers had bullet wounds on their skulls, while the other 3 had severe head injuries. Someone viciously killed these children and buried them. Friends, the death of the children was lamented throughout South Korea since it is considered the most catastrophic flood in South Korea's history, but the police and authorities were never able to find the murderer of these youngsters. The South Korean government closed this case permanently after 15 years because, under South Korean law, if the murderer of a person is not located within 15 years, the case is considered closed. The case is closed permanently, but the episode involving these 5 children is always remembered as the Frozen Boys because they went to catch fish in the pond on that mountain. If you liked the video, please like it. To watch more interesting films, subscribe to this channel and set the bell icon to receive notifications of new videos from us.